Hello everyone, welcome back. It's Kay here and I've got another little share for you, and it is a small share this time. It's nothing too too busy. Scrimping Mommy, Create with Scrimping Mommy, handed out her Friday freebie this week. So there are 2 days, a Friday freebie and now the 12 weeks of Christmas freebie on a Monday. So if you're not a member, do get over there and sign up, because you're missing some really lovely digital images that you could do all sorts of things with. I am here to share what I've done with my little bit, purely and simply because it's something that I've done before, something that is always received very well, and I think anything that shows off the digital papers is something that is a good thing, because not everyone sees projects when they look at a sheet like this. Someone might see a card, or perhaps an ATC, or perhaps, you know, a tag or something like that. There are so many things that digital images can be used for, and it's just a shame, especially if they are being given away, not to take advantage of them if you have a printer and the facility to create a little something with the papers. So all of that said, I'm going to show you first of all the template that I've used for the project that I've made, and it is a file folder. It's quite neat. It's something that I've done quite a few of because I find them to be very versatile, very easy to send out in friend mail or to add to journals. It's as basic and as simple as that. It's just nice when you're making something to know that there is a use for it, so to speak. So this is how my little file folder has come about, and I'm really very pleased with it. I've only used one of the images, which is one of the key images on the front of the paper, and it's the ladies all lined up in their Sunday best. I cut out the measuring tape bit. I found this little pretty on my desk and just added flat back bling to it. I have matted and layered using more of the coffee dyed paper like this. It's not coffee dyed, it's doily, again from Amanda, Scrimping Mommy. It's inked through a doily to create this image, and then it's photocopied and sent out, and I just adore these sheets. I'll bring back in the sheet that I've taken it from. This is the image that I've used, the ladies here. This is the measuring tape aspect, which I just thought to put across. As I've said, I have backed it with this paper or a similar paper just to take away the card stock, the craft card look, and just left that border around. Brought in the craft card again, the mirror board, which I'm a huge fan of, purely and simply because I just think it adds that little bit extra to something and makes it look a little bit more a bit more of quality. The little motif here, which was a die cut, and then on the back I have kept the cardstock more visible, but I have used this part here. Did I now? Yes, I must have. That's probably this bit up here, and I haven't got the spare bit to show you because I printed out 2 pieces and still managed to use what I've got here. and then I fussy cut out this one, layered it on the craft card and distressed inked it, and then put it on the plinth of the mirror board. Utilised the other bit of measuring tape on this side and just finished up by adding a bit more of the paper to the tab aspect here. I've put a grommet through and inked around, and on the little bulb pin I've just put some faux pearls and a little sparkly bead. Nothing too ostentatious, it just fits in really, really nicely with the main front focal image. And then when you go inside, I've layered up cardstock to give this, I think it's 2 layers of 300 GSM, and then I've used this one and again the one that's up here that's gone to cover the 2 little bobbins, distress them all around the edge, put a little bit of lace around them, and that would really fit quite nicely into the pocket of a journal or just as a freestanding gift. I think it would be nice to receive something along those lines, just by way of a make you smile posting when the time comes around. So I hope you've enjoyed this little walk through and explanation of how I've used that one sheet. The concession I made, as I say, was to use the craft card and actually to print out 2 of these, and now I've got all of this left over to do some other bits and pieces if that's, you know, if something pops into my head that I can share with you. But something as easy as that, just that you can add to your stash, or, you know, send out to someone that's maybe feeling a bit under the weather, is just such a lovely thing. So thank you as always for sharing this time with me, and as always I hope I've inspired. I will link Scrimping Mommy's channel below. If you follow that link, you will then find other places where you can find Amanda, and one of them will be Create with Scrimping Mommy on Facebook. If you don't belong to Facebook, excuse the dogs, they're going loopy, then it may well be that some of these papers at a later date end up on Ko-fi. So I'll love you and leave you whilst they're all baying like mad animals. And once again, thank you for sharing this time with me. Bye bye for now.